back so soon. I knew you would not falter.
Ladies and gentlemen, back to Hand of Fate. Yeah, this game intrigues me, so I'm recording probably my third run in a row, all on the same day. Kind of like I did with Darkest Dungeon. It amuses me, I want to play it, and so...
round, and our game truly begins.
So let's see, we now have the Queen of Dust that we can unlock, or we could go back to a previous challenge. I'm feeling like moving forward. So, curses, money bags. In combat, players' movement speed is reduced by how much gold they possess, so that's a chance to happen there. And we can see the cards that he will shuffle into his deck will be the Rockfall and Good Fortune, so could be very interesting. Alright, the Bandit Queen was taken by slavers as a child and raised in the desert. Over the years, she has bribed and murdered her way to her current position as second in command of the Desert Thieves, proving herself capable of ruthless cunning.
A bold woman, this one. She did not collapse when the Empire did. No, she took up arms, organized her people, and vowed that in a country where death had gathered, she would be the one dealing it.
Nice. Alright, so it looks like my equipment and encounters decks have increased from 12 to 14, so it looks like the higher up we go, the larger the decks will be. So we'll go ahead and use the recommended. Let's take a look at what we've got. So, equipment. What is not in use? We've got a few axes, a few maces, swords, shields, a medium armor, and a time heals. Now, time heals, unfortunately, I do not know what it is. Looks like the Frost Fang, Fortune's Breath is in here. Shield, obviously I need that. Let's see, Angel's Wing, Explorer's Helmet. Healing Cap, that one's not new. What is it? Any healing that the player receives is doubled. Okay. These are new, so I can't look at them. I might keep those in there. That's not a bad idea. Can I get rid of something that I might want to... I might get rid of the Chains of Rage. It restores cooldowns, but that's on abilities, right? So far I haven't had any cooldowns other than that. So what I might do is take that out in favor of Time Heals to try it out. So I've already got a medium armor. I like the Explorer's Helmet. Maybe the... hold on. Maybe the Healing Cap? Double healing is not bad, but I haven't really needed it yet. Let's get rid of that one. And I want to try the Time Heals. Alright, let's go to the encounters and see what's not being used. Desert Storm and River are not being used. We've got Peasant, Crucible, Bandit Attack, Devil's Choice, Queen of Dust, Treasure Chest, Priest, Goblins. Ambush isn't bad. The Maze of Traps wasn't too bad. I could deal with that. I like the Maiden because that's a good chance at getting food or possibly getting gold if I need it. I have a feeling the other option is life isn't healing. But I should try that at some point. Twisted Canyon will give me a weapon. Really difficult choice here. Ambush, not a big deal. I've failed twice to kill the guy at the end. I think I want to succeed before I get rid of that. No, I got a second Goblin card. It looks like it's only in here once, though. I see Goblins once. I guess duplicates don't matter. All these are new, so I don't want to get rid of any of the new cards. I want to put in some of the other new cards, though. Dead King's Hall. I really don't want to get rid of these last three. Maze of Traps was pretty simple. Ambush would be the one I would want to get rid of most of all, but we'll just keep what we've got, and we'll try with these later. These have tokens attached to them, which these don't, so these will unlock cards. So these are really good to have. Goblins is new? I've already encountered goblins, though. That's odd. Alright. We'll go with it.
Now we play for the cup, the first of my symbols. I've added some cards to spice up the game. In addition to the pain and gain decks, there are now blessings and curses. Choose your steps carefully.
Okay, so there's now an entirely new deck I have to deal with. Okay. Let's look at my inventory, because I see another item back there. I've got the rusty axe, light armor, money bags. Okay, so money bags is a curse that's already in play on me, so it is something that happens immediately. So the more money I get, the slower my speed, so I have to remember that. Alright, 4x4 dungeon. Right away. You found a goblin treasure cave. Will you enter? Wasn't too bad last time, but the layout of the cave may change. We'll have to see. Oh, that was not the button I wanted. Ow. I accidentally hit the stun button instead of the dodge button. Wait for it. Ah, that one gets me every time. Is there like a... is it just a short delay? Yeah, it's just a short delay, so I just have to be very careful next time. So I've lost 20 health. Not off to an auspicious beginning. Thankfully, the rest of this has so far been okay. Let's wait for that to come down. $15 gold.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Another 30. And, oh good, equipment. Medium armor, fantastic.
Middle of the road in every way. Are you sure that's the right approach?
Yes. Yes, I am. Alright, I went up last time. Let's go right.
You might think the world of the cards is grim. Yet, even in the darkness, there is light to be found.
One day in a shady forest, you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. I am Marith of the Forest Folk. My people have long helped the mortals of this realm. So we've done this before. We could ask for gold, ask for supplies. I don't know how long this dungeon is going to be, so I might ask for supplies. Gold, I've already got about 45, so that's not too bad. So, longer life? I wonder if that would increase maximum health or just give me health now. I'm already up 85. One more will bring me down to a loss of only 10. So we're going to go ahead and go for the supplies. Oh, wow. 10 food? Plus 3. Yeah. 21 food. I'm good. I'm set. Oh, I think that was a new phrase. I probably should have read that. She was saying the same thing each time before, so I apologize for that one. Okay, so hey, we got the Twisted Canyon, a chance of getting a weapon. So let's climb down and retrieve it. 25% chance of failure, just like before. I gotta be careful, though.
Choose from these options.
Excellent. Alright, make my way to the bottom of the canyon and I get a weapon card. Hey! Desperate Measures. Fantastic. So now I'm not worried about undead.
Were you hoping this was the end? No. Another flaw awaits. This game is still only beginning. New rules, new tools, new abilities. We have far to go as yet.
Indeed we do. Alright, let's move it. Ah, Mr. Lionel. So we've gone through this guy before. And so I have the option to give him 20 gold. I've never had that option before. I know that if I give him bread, and if I ask him what he needs, both options, he's still giving me a shield. I've got some gold, and I want to experiment. I want to see what happens. Let's give him the 20 gold. Occasionally losing his place and moving different coins around randomly, he attempts to count the gold you place in front of him. This carries on for a while before he, quite calmly and deliberately, swallows each of the coins one by one. Now let's see what I have for you. Mr. Lionel taps his staff on the ground, and a shield materializes at your feet. There you go, old bean. He smiles a warm grin that reveals his chipped and yellow teeth. Your face reminds me of my son. I haven't met you before, have I? So, it looks like the same thing no matter
Bring your
what.
opponent's challenges back in their faces.
And he still snatches pickled onions off my plate. What a jerk. So, with that card, I've learned that everything I do is the same result. So, yeah, better to just ask him what he wants, because then I don't lose food, and I don't lose gold. Well, we've learned the hard way. We know what that card is now. We've fully explored everything that card has to offer, at least from what I can tell. It's still a good way of getting a quick shield, which I like.
Goblins. I do love goblins. Truly, I haven't seen their like in years. Excellent.
One night you awaken to find your belongings being rifled through by goblins. As soon as they notice you stirring, they run away with a piece of your equipment. They also have stolen some of your food and gold. 3 goblins. Alright, so hopefully they don't have the weapon. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter, because we don't know if we need a holy weapon, but I want the equipment back first. The food and the gold. 6 gold, 4 food, not a big deal, because I got plenty of food. So it's the weapon we're most interested in right now. Yep, he's got my weapon. Whoa! Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Hit the wrong one again. The wrong button. Oh! Missed the dodge. Yes! Could hit him. I need that mace back, thank you. Slice, 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 slice. No! Stay down, you little bastard! No! He's trying to get away! You will not go into your portal. Whew. Got my mace back. Good. I may have to get rid of that. I don't really see a positive benefit to having that card. Other than it's kind of easy, although this time there was a new trap there. Before, it was just the goblins. This time, there was actually traps to deal with.
Priests, gods, and eternal damnations. I have no truck with any of it.
You meet a wandering priest who greets you in a friendly manner. For a small share of your provisions, I will bless you in the name of the old gods. Well, let's give him, oh gosh, half of my food? Well, I did get quite a bit of food from that encounter. Let's do it. Oh! 25% chance of a huge success. One off. He says a few words in the language of the old religion, and gently touches your forehead. It is done. 1 blessing card. Excellent.
Blessings will remain always active and are never removed. Unless you die, of course. Then you're back where you began, as always.
Alright, player inflicts triple damage against foes who are stunned. Okay, so I want to use my stun in combat now.
Well done.
And I get a token. Fantastic. So let's take a look at my inventory. And look at blessing. So there are 2 in play. A curse and a blessing. Okay. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Let's take a look. Okay, no, don't want to sell any of that. Scavenger's Cap. Whenever the player gains food, you receive 45%. Okay, so anytime I draw a food card, I gain close to 50% extra food. That's pretty cool. Fortune's Breath. So this is a new shield. Not every third encounter does not consume food. Press B button to shield bash target setting it. Okay, cool. And then the healing cap. Any healing is doubled. I don't think I need to worry about that one. Healing is pretty much out of combat at this point. I kind of like the Scavenger's Cap to get more food as I go along, but I'm not sure this is going to be too long. It's really between that and Fortune's Breath, because both of them are very similar. This makes it so every third encounter doesn't consume food, so every third step, I keep my food. I don't really gain food that often, so it seems like this one's going to be more useful than the mask. I just realized I can move the right stick and it moves the item around a little bit, but it doesn't move it too much. You can see it kind of moves around like that. I'm kind of tempted to do to buy something here. I think it's going to be Fortune's Breath, though. It's a little more expensive, but it does help with the loss of food. I just haven't gained food that often, and I've already gotten the Maiden card. Yeah, let's get Fortune's Breath.
A shield for the marathon, not the sprint.
And with that, I will sell my regular shield.
With practice and good timing, you can reflect ranged attacks.
Oh, it's not stairs.
Better than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly.
You've found a friendly trader willing to let you ride on his wagon. Okay, so that's just the exit. Okay. So it's not all...
You're close on her trail, and more confident than I had imagined. Perhaps you will play beyond this mark, and we will see your true mettle.
That's cool, because it's really not technically a dungeon and rooms. It really is an adventure. So right now we are tracking her down. So this one, extremely linear, obviously. But, let's see what we get. Oh no, one of the new ones.
A terrifying walk to get to the Queen. So many potential places for an assailant to get the upper hand.
While journeying near the coast, you hear a rumble overhead. Falling rocks force you to take cover. Oh gods. 25% chance of success, 25% chance of huge failure. Oh no. Better than huge failure. One pain card. Whoa!
Oh dear.
Permanently lose 5 max health. Oh dear. Ugh.
Ouch.
Damn. Well, that sucked. Ugh.
Again, the stones tumble upon you.
Why do I get a feeling that the other one is right after this one? There are 3 in the deck. Oh god. No! You slip and stumble into the path of the Rockfall. 2 pain cards. 5 max health lost. Another 5. Just when you think it's over, you're knocked unconscious by a large rock, striking your unprotected head. A good warrior always wears a helmet. You remember, hours later, when you awaken to find that some of your supplies are missing. Great, so maybe if I would have had a helmet, I would have prevented that. There's 3 gold, now I only have 1 gold. Oh, well, that's fine. I didn't have 5 gold. That actually didn't go as bad as I thought it could have. So that could have been a lot worse. Thankfully, all he took was gold, which I already didn't have a lot of.
Every game must include an element of surprise, wouldn't you say? Sometimes it is the human on the other side of the table. Sometimes the draw of a card or the roll of a dice. Without it, the game is nothing but a computing machine.
Nice reference there. Alright. So this will be pretty simple, and I'm going to try again to take him out once I win, and hopefully get a success this time. Now, I'm not dragged down by my money, actually. That's one interesting thing, is because of my curse, when you think about it, that could have actually helped me. Right? Because you're slower with more gold. It's quite alright. So let's try it again. I'm just going to pick the first card, I think. Alright, sneak up and kill him. A quick weapon blow to the head fixes that. You finish searching the area. So it looks like I got 3 gain cards. So excellent. By succeeding, I'm actually going to get some stuff. So I got 1 equipment card. Scavenger's cap. Great. I needed that helm later.
You've learned how valuable resources are by now.
I needed that helm earlier, actually. Oh well. 3 food. Excellent. I need that because I was running out.
A little gold to give you a taste for it.
Because, yeah, I've got 4 more movement, and I didn't have enough food to quite get the way. Devil's choice.
I like this demon. He lies as often as he tells the truth. Again, a token is at stake.
A cloaked devil appears in your path. I'm here to test your strength, so-called hero. Choose your foe. 2 of skulls, or 4 of dust. So cool, I got a choice at one of them. I'm going to probably do the 4 of dust. I could easily take the skeletons. I have a weapon for it, but I'm going to go all out. Since that is whom you wish to fight, I think today I shall make you fight the others instead. Just for fun. Oh, well, in the end, it doesn't really matter, right? So now that I know that, maybe in the future I will pick the one that I don't want to fight first. So I'm still getting 4 enemies. Oh, okay, so I hit a button and it actually skipped that whole setup. Uh-oh. Trying to be careful of that flame there. So I do double damage to stun targets, right? So let's stun. Oh, nice. Excellent, the devil cries. You have passed my cunning test. Have some treasure. Perhaps next time our paths cross, I will kill you myself. The dealer draws you 3 gain cards. The card's token is now yours. Okay, food. Not bad. Oh, cool. Draw 2. Select 1 to keep. Oh, cool. So the healing cap, which I don't need. Can I look at Frostfang? No. Let's go ahead and grab it. 25 damage. Each hit slows the target with cold. Press the left bumper to shoot a cone of ice. So I lose my holy equipment, but it's glacial power. Lizardmen are especially susceptible to ice damage. That's cool. So go ahead and keep that. Let's see, do I want to equip it? It's less damage. I think I do because I want to see it. Cool, 25 gold. I've got 50. Oh, fortuitous timing. It's cool. It's nice to know if I want to, I can actually skip some of these animations. Like I can just hit the button. Well, it has to load first, but... I don't need to heal my wounds. Let's see what we've got to buy. Regular shield, helm of reflection. So yeah, items I haven't seen before are flipped over. That's cool. That is interesting looking. Upon reflecting a projectile, this helm creates a small force explosion. Oh, that's kind of cool. Angel's Wing. This helm imbues the wearer with greater movement speed. Consuming Shame. All weapon attacks are enhanced with a powerful poison that taints the victim's mind and body. So cool. That's an item, that's an ability that I can use. I don't have any abilities just yet. I might pick that up. Helm of Reflection and Angel's Wing, not too worried about. I can't see what I currently have equipped. I know I've got the one, I believe I have the one that reduces my food by 1, or that keeps me from using food when I walk. Kind of tempted to get the movement speed, but I also kind of want to see this item in action. Let's go ahead and grab this.
Poison. It's the tool of the traitor.
We're nearing the end. 2 more to go. Bandit Attack.
Our bandits are displeased with your challenges.
A group of bandits suddenly attacks. The King of Dust isn't happy about you killing his men. The bearer draws you, or the dealer draws you one monster card. Bearer, I don't know where that came from. 2 of Dust. So the Dust is probably desert bandits. We were going to see that earlier, but the devil said no. I just love the way equipment comes on. I actually want to watch that. Okay, so I have my left bumper for the Frostfang. Cool. So I imagine that's got a cooldown on it. Nice. Stun so I can do more damage. I like that. That is cool. Oh, I didn't use my shame. I'm ashamed that I didn't use my shame. I get it. Whatever. Among the bodies, you find a scrap of parchment with a rough description of you, plus an offer of a reward from the King of Dust. The dealer draws you 1 gain card. Well, there's my gold back. I could go back to the shop. You know what? I've got plenty of food. I'm gonna do it. I want to get the movement speed. Now I've got enough food. What I'm probably gonna do is go back to see if I can actually revisit another adventure.
Move quickly from here. There is little material gain to be made.
So just to test out the game's mechanics, let's go back 1 to the Devil's Choice. Okay, nothing happens. The shop is revisitable.
Noble causes turn to rotten enterprise. You may win this battle and send the Queen to her rightful end. Yet, what have you gained in the process?
This Desert Queen is more lethal in battle and harder to kill than a regular bandit. Her blades are sharp, and she is frequently protected by powerful crossbow.
As you plunder the secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards. Some you'll wish you'd left untouched.
So what have you with your defenses? A 2 of Dust. That's not too bad. I can handle that. Okay, gotta be careful of that crossbow then. Okay, let's activate my ability. Get some poison out there. Whoa! Oh! Ow. That bow's about to fire. Okay, there we go. Freeze! Oh dear. The freeze didn't work. Oh, get out of there. Whoa. Frozen! Whoa! Whoa! Keep attacking there. Probably should have done this first. Hold on. Okay, Y and B. Okay. Fortune's Breath on the right. Alright. I noticed the button prompts on the right. Wasn't exactly sure of it. Oh, I didn't equip the,
Inevitable, I suppose. So often those who beat plowshare to sword die by the grim instruments of their industry. Still, she fought well and bravely, which is all I expect from my pawns and players.
So I forgot to equip the helmet, but I kind of forgot that because every time I've ever gotten another weapon, it prompted you immediately. I thought buying it would equip it. So I need to remember that. So it looks like with this goblet, we're going to get stronger counterattacks, we're going to get increased stun. So that's good. I can counter more, I can stun for longer. I get new starting gear, which is great. I could go back and replay what I've already done with this new gear, I'm sure. That'll be awesome. But because I'm getting a little stronger, so does the enemy. Bandit strength is going up, skeleton strength is going up. And it looks like the bandits will now have throwing knives, so we'll have ranged attacks to contend with. So the difficulty is going to start going up from here.
You have earned the first of the symbols of my power and passed the first gate. There is no turning back now. Previously I was merciful, but now I cannot be. It is begun. I crafted each of these cards over the course of years. You have taken them from me in mere moments.
For dealing with the helpful priest, you receive a healer's ring and charity. For surviving the Devil's Choice, you receive Devil's Wager. As a reward for defeating my Bandit Queen, you receive Jack of Plague, Embertown Hero, Devil's Carnival, Asleep in the Forest. Fleet Cuffs, Armor of Cold, Huge Hammer.
Come, play again.
Well, that is fun. That is really cool. So I could go forward, I could go back. He says he's no turning back, but I imagine it would still let me pick the earlier dungeons to try them out with the newfound strength, because that's the thing. Even though they're old challenges, they're going to be a little bit tougher now because that card I just picked up has permanently increased my power, but his power as well. That is pretty neat. I like the way it's progressing. I like this. The combat hasn't been too difficult, but it has been steadily increasing, so I look forward to seeing exactly how far it can go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me in this round of Hand of Fate. Until next time.